beautiful beings. Welcome to my sacred space. My name is Rayvan, and thank you so much for being here. This is going to be my deck review and full flip through of the Power of Love activation cards by James Van Praagh. This comes with 44 cards and a guidebook. If you're just here for the full flip through, I am going to put a timestamp in the description box below so you can jump to that part. Otherwise, if you're here to have a chit chat with me, then stick around because I would love to talk about the box, why I bought this deck, and the guidebook and everything. So, yeah, why I got this deck. So the reason why I got this deck is because I actually really enjoy this one, the Soul's Journey Lessons cards. This is also by James Van Praagh, and although this one just has a very simple image, it just has the mandala in the middle, I do get intuitive hits with that one, and I think that deck really is very powerful in the sense that I was getting intuitive nudges and all of that, and it was really resonating with me, so I decided why not, get this one as well. Actually, the main reason why I decided to get this one is because it was just going for $11.19 at that time. Okay, I was browsing through HayHouse's website, and I noticed that they had this sale, and I saw this deck, and it was just going for less than $15, and I just thought, why not, just go get it. Plus, I adore the colors. I don't know, there's something about purple, pink, and teal, blue, and I just love it. So that's the box. Came dinged like this, but I really don't mind. It's a sturdy box so long as the cards are safe and good. In the back it has this, so you have this swirl of color that's very gorgeous. It says the Power of Love activation cards, and you have 3 inset images there. Your goal while inhabiting human form is to manifest love in this physical dimension. Very powerful. So yeah, this usually retails for $19.99, but like I said, I just got it for $11. Look at that, $11.19 something. Yeah, this is a very pretty color. It's coming off lighter in the camera, but if you are like me, who is very much into the packaging, then you will appreciate this. But if not, I'm sorry, I'm just being really weird. Maybe you're thinking I'm weird. Anyway, so this is the guidebook that it came in with. Significant size, I guess. It's very quite thick. It's not super thick like the Colette Baron Reid books, but I think it's a good number of pages here. You have 116 pages just for the deck alone. Okay, so everything that you need to learn about this deck. So here you have the title page. This was originally published in 2016, and here you have the other books by James Van Praagh, other card decks, and I also have this one, but this one is it doesn't come with Doreen. The one that I have doesn't come with Doreen Virtue's name anymore. And then here you have healing courses and downloadable meditations. Everything's available through James' website or HayHouse. And then here you have the table of contents, and I like it how it's very easy to find the pages, because you would just be looking in one page, right? Everything is here, so I like that. It's easy to access. And then here you have the page which explains how you can actually start working with this deck. But basically James just talks about love, Sophia, love, and he talks about how each and every one of us, we are actually just born out of love, and our energy, or kind of like our main energy is, or frequency is love. So he's basically just explaining that okay, hang on, I just want to read that part. Where is it? Here. In truth, you haven't actually separated yourself from the source. Rather, you have chosen to experience an illusion in a physical dimension that just seems real to you. So it's kind of like mind-bending in a way that, we are actually just, still connected to the source, and we're just experiencing kind of like, how do I feel like, or what does that mean to me somehow, is that we're just plugged in, we're like USB sticks or something that we were or maybe just, I don't know, characters in The Sims, and our soul is actually the real person playing, and we're just kind of like versions of our real self, right? So that's very strange, but that is what um, I got from that message when I was reading this guidebook before. And so, yeah, so basically, James just explains that we're here to experience physical sensations, experiences, and all of that, but we're still just, energy, and we are energy that's made of love. So, here you have a little bit of description on how to open up to the power of love. So, love is a complete constant. It always has been and will always be. It's not missing from our lives. We're just not acknowledging it. So it's a very good book actually, especially for people who are kind of like jaded already when it comes to love. It's a good way to kind of like reinforce the idea that hey, love is a good thing. It's just there. We just need to tap into it and the energy and acknowledge and appreciate it. Anyway, moving back to the deck. So here he explains how you can use this deck or the cards as tools for activation and so all of that. And then here, how to clear your card deck. So basically, how you consecrate, here, consecrate the cards, and then activate the cards, get to know the cards, awaken to the cards' energy, and then shuffling the cards. So basically, that part is dedicated to how you bond and how you kind of like transfer your energy onto the deck. So if you have existing rituals and how you introduce your energy to the deck, then you can always do that as well. But for others who are beginners and that you don't have a specific set, I don't know, like rituals or ceremonies that you have, then you can always use the one that's available in the guidebook. So it's good that they included that there. And then here, your spreads. Okay, so he has the one card spread, 3 cards, multi card, and the love activation spread. So here, you also have a diagram there, a depiction of the spreads. And you can always try that. So here, the meanings of the activation cards. So I think, yeah, so that's 26 pages just for the introduction and all of that. And then we go directly on to the meanings of the cards. So each card would have like 2 pages dedicated. Each page would have a black and white representation of the card. Okay, it's not that big, but you can still see, you can read what is indicated there in the card. And then you have the keyword, the blurb that's in the actual card, and further explanation. If you need more information, then you can always read through here. But I actually managed to kind of like get intuitive hits with this one as well. I just read the blurb and the card, and I would get guided to convey the message that it wants to convey. All right, so there you have it. That's your guidebook. Very informative. You have a lot of information, so that's pretty good. Some of them would actually would exceed 2 pages, like this one. So there you go. Initially, now we're going to talk about the cards themselves. Now, initially, I wasn't really too hyped up with the image with this one. I guess because it's just so simple for me. It's just a big heart and some quirky and pretty background, but that's it. And it also kind of like repeats itself. So I wasn't really that super excited and hyped about this deck. But like, see, these are same cards. But I just figured I was feeling the same thing with the Soul's Journey Lessons cards. I wasn't really that excited with it because, I'm a very visual person. But yeah, I actually enjoy that deck a lot. So I decided to give this one a chance. And, I didn't disappoint, okay? I haven't worked with this deck a lot because I have so many other decks that I'm trying to bond with right now. But the moments that I've tried using this one, I think it's pretty good. I would get really nice messages, very comforting, very accurate as well. I noticed that it's very accurate. For some of the readings that I've done for my clients, they would appreciate this because it's very simple, and they can also read the messages, so you don't have to always kind of like explain to them what it means. They would see the card. It's very simple. There's nothing to kind of like how to say that. There's nothing for them to kind of like interpret. No hidden What? I can't talk. There are no kind of like hidden like nuggets of, how do I say that? Easter eggs. God, I'm so sorry. I apologize. There are no Easter eggs like images in the sense that, you would need to kind of like decode what this specific rabbit means, or, what does this shell mean, or anything like that. It's very straightforward. You have a heart, you have the meaning or the keyword, and you have the blurb. So, everyone can use this deck. I guess, you can also use this for daily pulls if you would like to. If you also do journaling, you can also pull a card here and focus on something, an aspect of love that you need to focus on. Perhaps self-love. Yeah, everybody needs to learn self-love, and if you're already doing it, then good on you. But for others who are not, you really need to, because I'm also really trying my best to reinforce that in my life. TMI. But yeah, so there you go. And so yeah, I'm gonna start with, oh yeah, gosh, I swear I'm all over the place. So here is the backing is pretty. Look at that. It's like a swirl of different colors. Kind of like reminds me of the galaxy, but it's very pretty, hypnotic even. And the cardstock is your typical HayHouse cardstock. It's not too thick, not too thin. This one is not super gloss, but it does have that sheen. It's not matte. Definitely not matte. More on the glossy side. Well, it is glossy, but it's not super glossy. That's it. And we're going to proceed with the flip through now. So that was it. That was my full flip through of the Power of Love activation cards by James Van Praagh. Like I said earlier, it's a very pretty deck, very straightforward. I love the images. It just varies. I mean, the background. It's just a very simple deck, okay? So you just have a heart, the message, the keyword, the message, and, basically the art is just the background, which varies and also repeats. So it's not really that complicated, I guess. So I'm pretty sure anyone, even if a beginner picks up this deck, I'm sure they wouldn't have a hard time connecting with it, as it's very straightforward, like I said earlier. So yeah, I hope you were able to pause this video to see the different blurbs, because I was just going through it rather quickly. But yeah, this is my full flip through and review of the Power of Love activation cards by James Van Praagh. If you have any questions at all, please let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, would appreciate a like or your subscription to the channel. That's it, you guys. I hope to hang out with you soon. Take care and bye.